All right, tonight is our top 5 killer masks that are not franchised. So those movies where the killers wore a mask, but the movie never had a sequel, never made it part of a franchise, but the
Well,
mask was cool as hell. And there's a lot, so it wasn't easy to narrow down to 5. And oh my God, they killed Brady. Where did he go?
what? Well, he disappeared.
Look at that. I hit a button and he's gone. Maybe if I hit the button, he'll come back.
Yeah, hit the button again, he'll come back again.
Jordan says, I used to watch Opti Big Timer playing the. See, he's such a loser. You know what? It's weird. I remember my son's big. He's a big gamer. I never got into games.
Yeah.
And I'd walk into his room and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, I'm watching these guys play these video games. I'm like, you're just sitting here for hours watching people play video games? But hey, to each his own. People interested in it. I'm not going to knock
Of
anybody.
course, yeah. Well,
People think I'm crazy to have an entire basement full of Michael Myers shit and do what I do. And so I get it.
yeah, isn't Brett? Is Brett Patrick the Visible Man now? You're just seeing his
Seriously.
gla-
My God,
glasses.
they killed Brady. Those bastards.
Yeah.
My phone is blowing up. Who the hell is?
Oh, there he is. We thought you disappeared, or you turned
that's
into a
so
Visible
cool.
Man, Brett.
Huh?
We
You
thought you
disappeared. We're like, what the hell happened? I pressed the button. You disappeared.
we thought
No,
you
I
turned into a
I
Visible
tried to
Man.
go like this to tell you I'd be right back. Pit stop.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. Pit stop.
We got nervous. We thought you were like the drummer in Spinal Tap. He just exploded.
I had to get a flight to go meet Joe.
I need to take the 50.
Now Jordan just watches people talk about horror movies. He's a loser. Yeah, exactly.
You know the
That's
one.
good.
If we're gonna talk about French, those not masks are not. You know what? One of my favorite masks was from the Black Phone a couple years ago.
Black
actually
Phone.
Yeah,
That was
Black
one of the
Phone.
ones I didn't have that on my list. I forgot about that. So
I
let's.
had it, but obviously it's one of those ones like we were talking about where there's going to probably be something soon. But
Well,
yeah,
there probably is, but I just wanted to mention that though.
Yeah, that's what I just saw. Yeah, you just sent me the message right about the docs. Awesome. I was wondering, my phone was going crazy. Bill's sitting there watching 3 talking heads. At least there's explosions and shit in video games. Hey, if I could make myself explode, I'd try just to entertain the troops.
Well, I can
But,
explode my head.
So our tonight is our top 5 killer masks that are not franchised. So my number 5. Now this movie, it's a sleeper movie. It's a Canadian film, but the mask always creeped me the fuck out, and it's the mask from the movie Curtains.
I
Yeah,
had it, but it was a runner up, Pat.
Yeah, that droopy like old lady creepy face. And there's that scene where he's on the ice and he's with the big sickle chasing. I always remember that the first time I saw it on shit early 80s on cable when it first came out, and that mask was just always creepy as hell. And I'm surprised. I'm sure somebody makes that mask somewhere, but I don't think I've ever seen it anywhere. Yeah, just creepy shit. So that's my number 5, the mask from
Nice.
Curtains.
well, it's the multiple masks from Haunt too. I thought were pretty good for each of those characters that were the killers. So
Very cool. So number
That's
5.
your number 5.
That's
yeah,
number
that's
5?
my number 5. Yeah.
Well, Kyle and I are on the same page because that's mine. I'm number 5 is Haunt as well. So
Look at
Oh.
you guys. Nice.
Yeah.
Never escaped. Says number
good
5.
call.
Leslie Vernon. Nice. Oh yeah, this didn't make my top 5, but yeah, the Terror Train, the Groucho Marx mask, or even the old woman mask. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were good masks. I mean, that's just a can of worms when you open this up. There's so many masks and films that were not franchised or didn't have sequels. So my number 4, we actually mentioned before when we were talking about movies that could have that were not franchised that could have had another movie, and the mask in Hush. I thought that mask was cool as hell. It was creepy as all hell.
Yeah.
He's laughing. What I miss?
Nothing.
It's better I don't know.
Nah, just
Nah.
chilling.
You know I'm laughing.
Yeah, Behind the Mask. Yeah, Behind
Well,
the
Behind
Mask.
the Mask is a popular one. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my number 4. What about you, Kyle?
I think the
Another one.
mask and Val. I think the mask and Valentine. You know that.
Yeah.
That mask
Cupid
they use.
mask, right?
Yeah,
it
Cupid
Cupid?
mask. Yeah,
Yeah.
Cupid. Yeah, I thought that was a cool mask, and that's an underrated slasher film in a way.
It really is. I love when what's her name gets stuck in the hot tub.
Ooh, Denise.
Denise Richards.
Yeah,
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
and the twist is cool too. Who find out who's the actual killer too, with the nose bleeding.
Oh,
Oh,
good
yeah.
one, Jeff. Farmer Vincent Pig Mask from Motel Hell. Still better than
Oh,
Jigsaw.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a
Darn
good one.
right.
Oh, that's a good. Bill, I didn't even think of that one. The Mask from New Year's Eve.
Oh, I didn't think of New Year's Evil either. Damn.
Yeah, didn't think of that one. That's a good one.
Pat, number 3, I'm with you. That's why I was smiling. Hush is mine. Number 4, sorry.
Number 4. Oh, okay. So you got that's your number 4. Hush. Look at that. Same page. I love that film. It's such a fun movie. And number 3 was on my thumbnail for tonight. And we mentioned it earlier about movies that could have had sequels. Tourist Trap.
Oh, yeah.
And there's actually multiple masks in that are creepy as all hell. But the main one, I mean, Chuck Connors, man, he sold that. He was creepy as hell in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Erwin Yablans, producer on it.
Oh, that's one of his, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of his films. Yes, it is. So, yes, that's Tourist Trap. That's my number 3. What you got, Kyle?
I think the mask from Terror Train looked pretty cool. Looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
No, it's not everyone's favorite, but I think the mask is cool though. So.
Mm-hmm.
It was also a Hush movie, 1998 with Jessica Lange.
Oh, yeah. The one with Jessica Lange and Gwyneth Paltrow, I think, is the female. Yeah.
Those goddamn Silver Shamrock masks should be number 1.
That's right, Cody.
You're darn right.
The Tooth Fairy mask, rather, in Darkness Falls.
Oh, yeah. Tooth Fairy. I have a feeling somebody's going to say this one, but it's my number 3 is the Your Next masks, the animal masks, no doubt.
No.
That's coming up on my list. You know that because you know I'm a big fan.
You son of a bitch, I knew it.
Yeah, you know I'm a big fan of it. Your Next, man. I'm waiting for another one to come out.
Yes.
I'd love to see them do something with that.
Yeah, the animal masks. I just put them all together. Your Next, number 3.
Number 3. All right. So my number 2, we actually mentioned earlier when we were talking about movies that could have been that weren't franchised that they could have went on about, and it's a 80s, not an 80s sleeper, a 70s sleeper rather, but it's a 70s movie that you should definitely watch because it's very, very cool. And it's The Mask from Alice Sweet Alice.
Oh, okay.
That plastic, like weird looking mask. That, oh God, as a kid, that always freaked me out. It was so creepy looking. It still does.
I think my number 2 is from 2005's House of Wax. The brother that I think.
Oh, yeah.
The brother's mask there.
Yeah.
It probably was made more out of like wax, but it was cool mask that he had there.
No, it was cool as hell though.
Yeah.
I always write mine down and double check my research just to make sure I wasn't missing anything. And that one came up on a lot of people's lists. Oh, good one.
Yeah. And what's so creepy about that movie? All those wax victims could be their victims.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was one I was going to put on my list. Didn't make it though.
Jeff, that's my number 2. Very good, Pat. Yeah, Town of Dread Sundown's my number 2.
Yeah, I was going to put it on there because it's because it's very reminiscent of Snackhead Jason. Yep.
I know there's a remake, but it's still not a franchise, so to speak. So.
Yep, that's absolutely true. All right, so number 1, my number 1. Brady mentioned it. My number 1. You're next, man. Those lamb masks. I love those fucking lamb masks.
Oh, yeah.
Those are creepy as all hell. And remember when I first saw that, and I was like, wow, this is what a great movie and what a great twist on Your Next. And we did a watch along of it too. So everybody who hasn't seen it, go check our watch along. We're big fans of it. So that's my favorite, man. I love those masks. I should get like a nice bloody lamb mask and hang on the wall.
Yeah.
Nice.
The mask on the cover of Season of the Witch. Apparently, it's a distorted and stretched image of the witch mask. But it's creepy factor on it. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it is creepy. Yeah.
Brightburn had a cool mask too, and I'd like to see it in action again. Yeah, Brightburn.
I think they're doing a sequel to that though. That's been talked about. That's a
wild
movie. If you guys haven't seen that film.
Yeah. So my number 1 is the mask from the movie Trick. It's the one with Tom Atkins.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. Good one.
Did they do a sequel to that or no?
No, they didn't. I wish they did though, because you find out who's the actual the mastermind behind it. But
yeah,
that was cool. But yeah, they never did a sequel to Trick, which is a shame. So, that could have been for sequels too.
Oh hell yeah.
What do we got here?
Did you see something?
Bill. Oh, yeah. I know there were 2 films, but the Chrome Skull Mask and the Laid to Rest movies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy, Bill.
What do you got for number one, Brett?
Oh, it's the Saint Little Helper's mask. You guys watch that. Just look at that mask. It was creepy as hell. Satan's Little Helper, baby. There's a cute
Nice.
blonde in the movie. Check it out.
I like
Darn
cute blondes.
There's
like
some
cute
real
blondes.
disturbing things that happen in the movie, but it's a nice little sleeper horror film. So
Jeff says, I just have to mention the TV series honorable mention. Then fucking Gargoyle King from Riverdale creeped his ass out. Told Cole at a Horror Weekend and how it gave him nightmares. Nice.
Jeff, you're like
Bill says Frankenstein from the Funhouse. Yeah,
Yeah.
good one. Or
I am
number one, the
surprised.
Miner. Oh, the Miner
Nobody
mask from
wanted
My
to
Bloody
put
Valentine.
Nobody wanted to put the rabbit from Donnie Darko because I almost put that down.
Oh,
That's
I actually
exactly
forgot about it. I completely forgot about it.
So did
know,
I. Otherwise, I
Totally
would
a
have.
horror film, but
Travis says, even though it's a franchise, but the masks from the original Purge movie are only used once and are iconic. Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I forgot all about that one. That's good, though. That's good stuff, man. There's a lot out there, too. There's more I'm sure we're not even touching on. So people keep throwing them in the chat if you want. Throw some in the comments below. I just thought it was I was trying to think of something cool to do this week. And then we were talking about movies that were not franchised. And I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of movies. I was thinking, for some reason, I was actually going to watch Tourist Trap. And I'm like, there's so many movies where people wore masks and they never did anything more with it. And some of the masks just creepy as all hell. The masks in Fear Street. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the black ski mask, and it's pretty basic, right? In Prom Night. Yeah. Cody says, Brett, I find Donnie Darko to be the most overhyped movie.
Yeah,
it's a throwdown.
I would have to agree. It's not.
It's not what people make it sound, but yeah.
I think truthfully, I think I've watched it once. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kane's mask.
Ones that aren't horror that
There's
scared them.
Satan's Little Helper.
There you go.
Oh wow.
That's the
Oh, that's a nice
That's
mask.
fucking creepy as hell. The Roboto mask from Styx Kilroy was here album. Really, that's pretty cool. That's all. Well, wow, holy shit, Travis. I mean, we could do TV shows down the road one too, because I mean, shit, we'll just look at Christopher Nelson and Twisty the Clown from American Horror Story. Love that mask.
Yeah.
Darn right.
That was his mask, yeah.
Well, he did that season. He's the special effects on Freak Show that season.
And he was played by an awesome actor, John Carl Lynch.
Mm-hmm.
He's an actor.
Who, if you see him out of that makeup, you would never realize it was him.
Yeah.
Not at all. That's one of the better seasons. I love that. With was it Angela Bassett? She got 3 tits.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that. It's good to have a spare.
There, tit.
I know.
Yes.
That was funny that Dave had that soundbite. It's hysterical.
Oh, you've never heard him play that before? Oh God, yeah.
No, I don't think I did. No,
you
I
should
don't
have messed with them. It's like you didn't ask me to use that.
Hello. You didn't ask. That's awesome. Same thing all the way through. Yeah, I just watched Donnie Darko once. I didn't dislike it, but it's if it was on, maybe I'd watch it again, but it's not something I would reach for to watch again.
Well, I know this is a TV show, but I think the Devil's Mask from Scream Queens was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that was a cool mask. I know it's not really we're talking the Scream TV show mask. I thought was a different take too. I don't think that's as bad as people make it out to be either.
This is a good one too, Colin. Yeah, Dark Knight of the Scarecrow. That movie, that's one of the movies I saw as a kid that really freaked me out, man. The way they treated the guy that was handicapped and they killed him. Oh, that really scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. I'm like, oh man, what a bunch of sick people, man.
What a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Bunch of dicks.
Seriously. It's like, what is wrong with you guys? Jesus.
You dick.
Dick.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's our top 5 killer masks. Keep throwing them in some more in the chat if you want. Throw some in the comments below. And that's our top 5 this week. Thank you for watching That Horror Movie Podcast Top 5 Ranking. We do a top 5 ranking every Sunday night live on That Horror Movie Podcast. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live on this channel. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, get all the notifications. When we go live every Sunday, and we go live every Tuesday for watch-alongs, and sporadically here and there, and all sorts of other videos along the way. So if you like music, comedy, horror, any of that stuff, this is the place to be. Keep coming back and watching our top 5s.